Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's gist is on Iyabo Ojo and her new lover. Finally, the face of her new lover has been revealed, and he is popularly known as Polo and identified as Polo Okoye. Yes, the same Okoye, Peter and Paul Okoye, P-Square. And he is a Nigerian event promoter, talent manager, record executive, philanthropist, and a businessman. Well, his identity was eventually revealed when Iyabo Ojo and this said Igbo man, who she has been singing praises of, were spotted together at an event. Of course, she was all smiley, happy, and glad. Well, a few weeks ago, she revealed that this said man has captured her heart. Revealing this, she said, "Thanks, Obim, for loving me so much and lifting my spirit. Try, this Yoruba girl's heart has finally been captured by an Igbo man." This was Iyabo Ojo revealing this. And speaking further, she explained that to be loved is not compared to being loved and be loved by someone else. You know what she said? To love is nothing. To be loved is something. But to love and to be loved by the one you love, that is everything. She has been giving us hints as to who this man is and what he looks like. Although people have asked her, we hope this is not someone else's husband, where you people will eventually come on social media to stress the online in-laws. Iyabo Ojo responded that there is nothing like that. This man is a single man. Because congratulations have been in order for this beautiful actress Iyabo Ojo. Now, speaking of her former relationship, now because she wants to give marriage a second shot. It's different when she says she's just in a relationship with a person and nothing new. But this time around, she is thinking of marriage. So her first marriage was to Mr. Ojo, and she has been using the name Ojo ever since, while her mother's name was Fetiga. Well, speaking of Mr. Ojo, a friend of Mr. Ojo, who is quite literate, as mentioned by him, shared in an interview with Kemi Ashafon Love Even that all this narration being painted by Iyabo Ojo on social media is all fake and she should stop it. He stated that Mr. Ojo was a carpenter, contrary to what Iyabo Ojo is saying, that her then husband, was a clearing and forwarding agent at Tinker Island. But now a friend of Mr. Ojo said, yes, Mr. Ojo was not educated. He was a carpenter. And how did Iyabo Ojo meet Mr. Ojo? This was when she was in Laspotech, a solo campus. He said what attracted Iyabo Ojo to Mr. Ojo was because he was tall and good looking, and that was it. And one thing led to the other. She got pregnant. Mr. Ojo told Iyabo to get rid of the pregnancy, but she said no. And eventually they moved in together and had their second baby. And that to Mr. Ojo, it wasn't a serious relationship, as he didn't want Iyabo Ojo, but Iyabo Ojo was really in love with Mr. Ojo. Well, he further stated some things that seems to be a confirmation from Iyabo Ojo's side. He explained that Iyabo Ojo got several millions from her grandfather's estate when he passed on, almost 11 million, and that after that a lot of things changed. Iyabo Ojo bought several cars, at least 5, opened a boutique where she sells female wears, and squandered the money. In fact, she was attacked by robbers, and part of the money was collected from her until she was left with just 1 million naira. And that was when she was advised to go into theater making, to invest that 1 million naira into movie making. And that was how she met Mukare. She joined the Ogogo Yinka Quadri Caucus, and this said friend of Mr. Ojo explained that the reason why Mukare didn't marry her, of course, was because he was after Iyabo Ojo's money. He further explained that the family and siblings of Iyabo Ojo never consented to the relationship between the two of them, and that Iyabo Ojo should stop pushing the narrative that they were married. Mr. Ojo had nothing on him, and he couldn't afford a wedding. If there was truly a wedding, Iyabo Ojo should produce the pictures. Of course, there are pictures of Iyabo Ojo and this said man on social media everywhere, pointing and dating back to the years of their relationship. Well, Mr. Ojo now resides in US. Mr. Ojo's friends further reveal that since Mr. Ojo resides in US and has a green card now, he could easily file for his 2 kids. But the reason why he's not doing that was because Iyabo Ojo didn't treat Mr. Ojo well when they were together. It wasn't the best of the best relationship, and he didn't want a situation where he will fight for his children and his children will not fight for Iyabo Ojo. But to think of it, Iyabo Ojo is doing excellently well for herself, and our kids are doing excellently well for themselves and living off their hard-earned money. Well, back to the gist that brought us today, which is Iyabo Ojo revealing the face of the love of her life, Paul Okoye, and we say congratulations to her as she finds love again. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.